Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Kya Baat Hai, Season 2, Kuch Khaas Hai. This is Ramita Taneja signing in from London on a lovely sunny afternoon. I apologize to all my viewers for taking very long this time to get for another episode. But I wouldn't have agreed for anything lesser than the best. So here I am with someone very special today. You have seen him more than often on the big parda and the small parda. An actor par excellence. He's a Don in real sense. And no, I'm not saying this because he worked in the movie Don, but actually, जैसे डॉन को पकड़ना मुश्किल है, इन्हें पकड़ना भी उतना ही मुश्किल था. Ever since I saw his last advertisement, I had eyes set on him. Hey, heck no, not because he's very handsome. That he is, of course. But otherwise also, because I thought his performances were very real. He was just perfect. His acting touches the heart, deep inside. His performances show sincerity, and that is why he's a treat to watch. Acha, coming back to why I think he's a Don, he just wouldn't agree to come on my show. No, not because he had any starry tantrums, nor was there any paucity of time. It was just that he said he hadn't done enough. There wasn't much to talk about. So I decided to call him. And there I made a call to him. Viewers, you have to agree to this. Within 5 minutes of our initial conversation, I was sitting on the pavement on a roadside, holding my cheeks. They were aching because I was constantly laughing. It was a riot. And there it was. We decided to go online for our viewers also. So, dear viewers, here I have someone brutally honest, someone who has no qualms about making digs at his own self, yet extremely grounded. Let's welcome Micky Makhija ji on my show, Kya Baat Hai. Hello, Micky ji. So honored to have you on my show, Kya Baat Hai today.
रमिता जी नमस्ते और सारे दर्शकों को मेरा नमस्ते. I was actually waiting for you to introduce me. ये आप किसकी बातें कर रही थी? That was me.
Yes, so that is what I said, extremely grounded. And we are going to have a 45 minutes of laugh riot with you. So are we ready to go?
Yeah, I am impressed by my own introduction. I was shocked that I didn't know I sound that impressive. You really worked the number on my introduction. Now I've got to live up to that.
Yes, so
So
we'll
let's
go
do
ahead.
this. Fire away.
Yeah. So we're going to have 3 rounds. We start with the first one. There's going to be a paucity of time, just 45 minutes for the show. So there are a lot of questions which are coming in from the viewers and from myself and of course other people who are watching us online. So I'm going to keep taking up the questions in between wherever I can. Till that time, I'm going to start asking you. So you're generally seen enacting very suave roles, the police commissioner and the lawyer and the businessman and the tycoon. Oh my God, all those, the very urban type of roles. Then how does the name Mickey attaches to it? I mean, do you have any problem in doing that?
Honestly, I'll tell you, this everything that you named, lawyer, cop, tycoon, it all is a very visual cast
Hmm.
because, well, fortunately, I have the looks which are not mine. My parents are responsible for it. I
Ah,
just maintain what they gave me, and that somehow puts me in a certain kind of a category that says you look educated, you look urban, you look authoritative. So it's cop, pop, and doc. That's where I am.
okay, so that means ये रोल आपको मिले ही नहीं या आपने किए ही नहीं.
यार ये इन्होंने देखा होगा कि यार ये गांव वाला तो लग सकता नहीं है, ये हवेली का मालिक भी लग सकता नहीं है, ये इसको वर्दी पहना तो ये कमिश्नर लग सकता है. तो शुरू हो गई वहां से. कमिश्नर एक बार वर्दी पहन ली, फिर सबने देखा, अरे यार वर्दी, सर को वर्दी में, सर को वर्दी में. तो कॉल्स आते थे, सर बॉम्बे का पुलिस कमिश्नर सर आप एक ही हो, परसों शूट है, आप रेडी हो? हाँ रेडी हो. या टाइकून हो.
तो कभी कभी
इट वाज
लोगों को
ऑल
धोखा
देयर.
भी हो जाता होगा ना दैट यू आर एक्चुअली अ पुलिस कमिश्नर.
अब between you and me, don't tell this to anybody, but I'm past the retirement age of an actual police commissioner. But कोई जानता नहीं है ये. तो ये
You
जो
don't look
screen age
that.
का चक्कर है ना, ये screen age का चक्कर वो बहुत ही deceptive है. People ask you, आपका screen age क्या है? I said, बस मुझे कैसे पूछते हो? मैं अपनी तारीफ कैसे करूं? आप बताओ मेरा screen age क्या है?
Super. But yes, of course, like I said, extremely handsome. And that is what my sister also said. Oh my God, you're getting somebody very handsome on the show this time. So, yes, all compliments to you. And okay, so how did you get into movies? Matlab ye media, ye movies. Have you always been wanting to be an actor or it just fell into your lap?
No. Nothing falls into your lap. It's just that subconsciously, it might have been in the back of my mind. I have no formal training in acting. I have not done any theater unless you call a friend's living room center a theater. That's where I used to do all my gimmicks and my. So I was never scared of people around and making a fool of myself. So having said that, then when somebody said, "Hey, why don't you model?" I said, "Well, if you think I'm good enough, let's do it." So it started with just one thing, and I wasn't even looking for a profession. Then I had a family business. We were doing great, and suddenly this thing fell in my lap. I said, "Chalo, try karte. What do you lose? Live and learn." फिर वो एक से दो तीन चार पांच फिर वो शुरू हो गया, and then once you get seen, then people find your number, they call you, and then work starts happening, and it carries on from there. So till today, what I've achieved is that people know my face. That's about it.
So you started pretty late, is it, in the acting
Very
business?
late,
Okay.
very late. I started in the space of a dad.
Oh, all right, all right. Did
Now
somebody pick you
45
as a dad?
plus dad, no, young dad.
Oh, the young, good-looking dad जो
हाँ,
girlfriend को घर लाने में डरता है.
there was no chance of hero aspirations. Main lead का chance ही नहीं था. ये सीधे father ही बन गया मैं. फिर बच्चे थे, बेटियां थी, फिर ससुर बन गया, दादू बन गया. So it's
Okay.
45 onwards. You sorted in some age bracket that you can't hide.
So you never took any acting classes. You never went for any
No.
theater. Okay.
Ramita ji, honestly, if I tell you, I don't think acting can be taught. Tricks and things can be done, but acting सिखाई नहीं जा सकती. You have to have that. What do I say? You can learn technique. That can be
Hmm.
taught to you. Light कहाँ होगा, focus कहाँ होगा, camera कहाँ है, देखना कहाँ है, क्या करना है. Technically, yes, you can learn, but yeah, acting. And actually, I tell you, according to me, honestly, every human being has that range of emotions. You lose somebody, you cry. You celebrate somebody's wedding, you're laughing with joy. It's just that in an acting process, you have to do it on cue. And that also when somebody else tells you action.
But isn't it difficult? Like, of course, everybody can act. I mean, you're always a born actor. You just need to polish yourself if you want to get into that profession. But isn't it difficult when somebody tells you to behave or give out that emotion? I mean, without a formal training, if I tell you right now, okay, go sad. So does it happen so easily?
अरे वो करते ना सब लोग. You notice one thing, if it's your employee or if it's your supplier or if it's your client, if you go to him and you're looking for business, you'll have that hangdog face. यार आपसे बहुत उम्मीद थी मुझे. So you'll get that expression on your face. Your employee come to you, sir घर में पगार थोड़ी बढ़ा लो मेरी. वो अपना करेगा. अभी वो रियलिटी से कितनी दूर है किसको पता, बट उस वक्त तो कर पाता है ना. So
Okay, so
it's all, it's
you mean
inbuilt.
when you're given a dialogue, you read the dialogue and you get into that mode.
You make them, you see, that's the only thing is that आप कभी ऐसे बोलोगे नहीं, बट वो स्क्रिप्ट में लिखा है कि आपको ये लाइंस बोलनी है, तो आप दो चार बार पढ़ लो, फिर ऐसे समझो कि ये मैं ही बोल रहा हूँ, लड़की का बाप हूँ, बोल रहा हूँ दहेज में मैं कुछ नहीं दूंगा, बस तो बोल लिया वो.
Would you enact out something for us? Something. Okay, लड़की का बाप शादी है और लड़की का बाप गया है लड़के वालों के घर बोलने के लिए कि मेरी लड़की को पसंद है आपका बेटा, but you of course you look rich, but let's assume you look poor. So how will you enact that?
Well, that depends. पहले तो सर आपने हमें अपने घर बुलाया, हम बहुत ही शुक्रगुजार हैं. आपने अपने कीमती सोफा पे बिठाया, आज तक तो ये हमारे नसीब हुआ नहीं, हम एक छोटी सी कुटिया पे बैठते हैं, लेकिन आपका
Sorry,
कितना
I can't
बढ़िया
stop
घर है।
laughing because this is
नहीं,
good.
वो बोल मेरे से नहीं होता है यार, फॉर सम रीजन द वर्ड्स डोंट साउंड ट्रू व्हेन आई से देम।
Yeah, right.
They
Like
tried,
I
people have
said.
tried, and it hasn't worked. Yeah, I mean, I somebody has told me once, can you believe it? He told me, he says, sir, आप बहुत गरीब हो, आप एक कुटिया में रहते हो, आपके बेटी की शादी के लिए आपके पास एक बोरी गेहूं है और एक बोरी गुड़ है। I looked at him, I said, सचमुच? I said, एक कुटिया में और बैठो अपने हॉन्चेस पे। I said, नहीं, इस उम्र में मैं नहीं बैठ सकता हूँ, मेरे घुटने जवाब दे जाएंगे मुझे। I mean, I was surprised that the guy even thought that, you know, I would look like blend into a hut. So, I mean,
Yeah.
people try.
But I think it's all about stereotyping. Once you start doing something else, maybe you would get into it. You know, you haven't maybe tried.
You know, I'll tell you what happens is, I'm not saying this for any other reason, but I think unless and until you don't do something which is noteworthy, which people see, recognize, acknowledge, and remember, then what happens? You become a recognizable actor slash face. Once
Right.
that happens, then because you are a known commodity and that you can function and perform, then people look at you in a different light. Then they say, यार मिकी सर को ले लेते ना, तो क्या है, उसको वो कुटिया कमांड थोड़ा मेकअप वेकअप में हो जाएगा। Then they do that. Otherwise, they say, जब हमारे को मिल ही रहा है, 50 लोग हैं वहां पे जो लगते हैं हवाली के हवेली के मालिक, why should we take this guy and break him down? He's not that he brings something to the table. Like if I was Anupam Kherji, these guys are names that you cannot, they add value to your marquee.
Hmm.
So that's how it is.
Well, I wouldn't put it like that. I mean, you bring a lot to the table, especially on this chat show. We're going to put a lot out for the viewers to watch. So tell me, do you feel that you're a fit in this industry, or sometimes do you feel you're a misfit? गलत हो गया, आना नहीं चाहिए था, ऐसा कभी फील हुआ आपको?
No. I never felt that I didn't belong here. I came in here and I owned whatever was available to me. There was no question about, अरे मैं यहाँ क्या कर रहा हूँ. इनफैक्ट ये शो पे आने के पहले मैं सोच रहा था, मैं यहाँ क्या कर रहा हूँ यार, कर पाऊंगा नहीं कर पाऊंगा, बोल पाऊंगा नहीं बोल पाऊंगा, ये रमिता जी पता नहीं क्या क्या सवाल पूछेंगी यार। तो वो क्लैमी पाम्स वगैरह, वो टिश्यू का बॉक्स साइड में पड़ा है। No, I never felt कि I didn't actually. There's another thing is कि अगर दूसरा कोई ऑप्शन हो कि अच्छा ये नहीं तो क्या. So I did all that. I went through. I was a fitness instructor. I did an agency I
We'll come to that.
operated.
We'll come to that. We have a
Yeah,
lot
so
of stuff.
I did a fair amount of things, and then finally this thing, like I said, seemed to be the easiest. I didn't need to show somebody my graduate degree, or I didn't have to show somebody some certificate and stuff like that. So it was not about, and I was never going to look for a job. I'd always been in a business family, so the thought of taking instructions from somebody else. But then I landed over here and I have to take director's instructions now.
Yes, right.
You have
I
to do
was
whatever
coming
they
to
make
that.
you, so you don't have a choice.
So do you have
But
a
here
lot
they
of
pay you
takes
for
at
it.
times? So कई बार बहुत सारे takes होते होंगे, तो it must be very irritating at times when there's a retake and a retake, and I mean that's what we people have seen, that there are a lot of retakes. Does it actually happen?
No, of course it happens. See, because the question is, the retake is not always because you don't have the talent. The retake could happen for a million reasons.
Right.
Focus थोड़ा ऑफ हो गया, वो
Hmm.
बैकग्राउंड में कुर्सी ठीक करो, फिर बीच में आवाज आ गया किसका, फिर सामने वाले ने फंबल किया, तो वो ऐसे बढ़ते जा रहा है। सीन 3 टेक 22, सीन 3 टेक 24। तो एक बार ऐसे हो रहा था, सीन 3 टेक 29, तो मैंने उसको बोला चिल्ला क्यों रहे हो, उसमें बोलो कि एक्टर की सिर्फ थर्ड टेक है इसमें, बाकी टेक्निकल रीटेक्स है 22। ऐसे जैसे चिल्ला रहे हो, scene 3 take 29. I said it's not all mine. No, takes to happen, because as it is, let's say if everything is fine, you're still looking at multiple takes. Simple thing is, one is that you will do a master shot where two people are, if you and I are talking, there'll be a master shot where we are interacting. Then there will be something called a mid shot, which will come from the waist above till the head. Then there will be an extreme close up of my face from your shoulder, my shoulder, your face. So those anyway you have to say those lines. So उतना तो होता ही है. Then उसमें बीच में को बोलेगा सर एक सेकंड थोड़ा आपका लुक गलत हो गया या वो फोकस थोड़ा ऑफ हो गया. अरे यार क्या कर रहे हो उसको हटाओ वहां से. Very
Okay, so
frankly, it's
all that we see is real, that means.
it's a process. Let me tell you that. More than an art and talent, it's process. I'm not saying you don't have to have talent, but what I'm saying is the process you have to go through. Whether it's a Tom Hanks or an Anupam Kherji, retake करना है तो करना ही है. फिर गलती किसकी भी हो.
So you've done a lot of TV, you've done OTT, you've done advertisements, you've done movies. Which is your personal favorite? What do you like to do the best?
I'll tell you honestly, there is no favorite. If I'm on set, then whether it's an ad film or whether it's a OTT platform web series or it's a Telugu film or it's a Hollywood film, whatever it is, I am so comfortable on set. I'm charged on set. I can never sit in my vanity. I'm always there watching, talking, seeing, observing, and generally trying to be an ass for everybody around.
So there is no as such a favorite of yours, personal favorite of yours.
I mean, I just love the camera. That's my favorite. See,
That
right
is
now also
awesome.
I'm enjoying two things: being in front of the camera and watching you.
This is so beautiful because that is how it makes you a perfect performer, because you love what you're doing. I think when you
Yes.
start loving what you're doing, you get the best out of yourself.
But having
Even
said that,
though
I'll tell you one thing. I realized early on, if you can't do what you love what you do. So I loved everything I did, whether it was my family business, whether it was my fitness, whether it was my agency, or whether it's this. I enjoyed all of those aspects of it while they were going on.
so basically you live life.
And how?
Lovely. So tell us, you also did a Hollywood movie, right? If I'm not mistaken. How was the experience?
Very frankly, it felt like, see, because I shot it in India. That was one.
Mhm.
The
Oh,
director was, yeah. The director was Indian, but living in LA. Our cast was Indian, but all living in the US. So it was, कहने को तो Bollywood, Hollywood था, but it didn't see light of day in India at least. It
okay.
was featured in New York and in LA. That was it. And the title was When Harry Tries to Marry. Again, there I was the girl's father.
I have seen this movie, I think. Yeah, it's yeah, I think so.
No. See, there is that Harry and Sally is one other movie, very famous. This is When
Oh,
Harry
yeah.
Tries to Marry.
Okay.
No. You for a minute you got me there. I said, "Chalo, किसने तो देखी है ये film? You haven't seen mine. No chance."
Okay, I'm going to watch it now. I am going to apologize to my viewers today because I'm unable to see the chat that is coming in or the comments from the viewers. So if I miss out on something today, I'm very, very sorry. Mickey G is going to answer all the questions later when he sees the chat on online, because I cannot somehow read them today. I'm so sorry, viewers. So if I miss out, please accept my apology. And moving on, next is, you have also done a TV show which is on, I think, CNBC, which is called Anywhere, Anytime Fitness Program. So is that your mantra, the fitness mantra that makes you look so good?
Yes, I will say this right from school. I have been involved in some sport or the other. I swam for college. I played cricket in school. And basically, even today at 68, I play squash every day that I'm not shooting, which is most days.
You get
I,
age.
sorry?
We got your age. We got your age.
I'm a big deal. I'm not Rekha. No,
Yes, sorry.
it's so I play squash, I swim, I go to the gym, and I'm still in that fitness space. I train a few clients of mine who've been with me for the longest time. And so my first half of the day goes at the club where I'm a member and I have access to all these sports. So for me, being physical is important. And I guess it shows.
So you did this show on CNBC.
Yeah, I did that show on CNBC. Basically, I did two shows for them. One was Anywhere, Anytime Fitness. That is basically trying to tell people that you don't have to have an expensive gym membership. You don't have to go to some fancy place. Fitness can be done at home. So I showed them various exercises, So CNBC would, take a hotel room, an office space, and I'd go there and I'd say, so if you're sitting in the house, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do that. So that was one show I did. They had a show called something about good life, and in that there was this 3 minute segment of fitness, and the
Uh-huh.
other one was called Marathon Managers.
Okay.
That is where I interviewed the top brass of some of the big companies like Benz and Kinetic Honda and Apollo Hospital, and I asked them, uh, how do you guys stay fit, considering that your profession requires you to be, busy all the time and stuff. And then, they'd say, yeah, I know it's very difficult. So I'd say, okay, you don't have to step out. I'll bring fitness to you. Then I'd do a little routine with them just to show them that, you can sit in the office, you need 10 minutes. While you're on a call, you can do stuff. So then I did that with about 10, 12 people. That was sponsored actually by Adidas.
Oh,
No,
lovely.
Reebok, sorry, Reebok. That was
That's
a
all
goof
right.
up.
We'll edit it. So that is nice, and that is, I think, the reason of your good looks and the charming looks that you have, that you're too much of a fitness freak. And do you also do any kind of shows now on these fitness? Are you coming out with a CD like Shilpa Shetty with a yoga or
You see, I
something?
had this idea many years ago for 10 sports. So I told them that I will do a show for you where I will pick fitness requirements for every sport. So, for
Okay.
example, what does a golfer need? What does a footballer need? In cricket, what does the wicketkeeper need vis-a-vis a bowler? So I gave them the whole concept. I wrote out 2, 3 episodes also. But then
Mm-hmm.
the question came, but sir, आपको कौन देखेगा यार? कोई गर्ल चाहिए, अट्रैक्टिव गर्ल, फिर आप बात करो और उससे एक्सरसाइज करवाओ. I said, boss, I'm sorry, I can't arrange that. They approached somebody and she said, I'll charge you. They wanted free.
Uh-huh.
They thought
But
they were
on the
promoting me.
contrary, I think, I'm sorry. On the contrary, I think having a person like you, I mean, I'm not that I mean that you are aged, but a person in the second innings doing this kind of a thing is a real treat, because generally people give up on these things, after a particular age, they give up. So I think it would have been a wonderful thing had you come out with it. I mean, I don't know why it was not made, but if it is made, I'm sure it's a success.
See, like I said, viewership is all based on eyeballs. Now, the trouble is that you have one guy coming like me, even if I'm wearing the particular outfit of the sport and going, yam, 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 yam. But now the same thing, a pretty girl came while I was talking and she was going through the motions. Viewership goes up, TRPs go up, and it's all about the TRP game, or was at least. Today, nobody even knows what the full form of TRPs.
Yeah,
So
sad.
that's, I mean,
It's a
that's the
loss,
reality of life.
but I think it's a loss. I personally feel it's a loss.
In fact, even told them that let's do something called Wake Up Corporate India. So we do these little segments where a busy corporate guy doesn't have to step out, drive his car, find parking, go to the gym. घर से अपने खटिए के पास एक छोटी सी मैट हो 3x6 की, और मैं सारे रूटीन्स दिखा दूंगा आपको, फिर उसको एक थ्रेड कॉमन लगा के उसकी एक सीडी बना दो और ऑनलाइन बेचो. Un, I'm talking of the days when CDs were popular, and online people would buy these things. But they said, we've already done it, and that's
So, all right.
their loss, not mine.
Absolutely. I completely agree. I completely agree. So, do you consider yourself as a success?
I don't know. Success is such a word, and people equate it with various things. Yeah. Some people, for them, success is that I have 200 crores in the bank. For some people, success is I live in a penthouse. For some people, for me, success is that I'm doing what I love doing, and I've always done that. So I think I'm successful, that I fell into the right profession. I enjoy what I do. For me, waking up in the morning is like, "Arey chal, aaj ye karna hai. Aaj ye karna hai." It's
Hmm.
not like, "Oh shit, I got to go to office again. Oh God, I got to do
Correct.
this." I'm not stuck in a mundane 9 to 5 job. I have time on my hands. I have the freedom to function, and I do what I love.
So, I think for me, success is a beautiful life. If you have a life which is worth living and you want to just keep living it, I think that is success. Of course, money counts. Of course, a lot of other things
No, no,
count.
living it, yes, but on your terms.
on your terms.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
money counts. Of course, money counts. Now, if I was, staying in that kutia and I had that one
Yeah.
4-year game,
Then you would
I
have got
don't
that
think
ad
I would have.
also.
I don't think I would have been on your show to start with.
But then you would have got that ad that you had to do on the Kutia wala.
No,
Nonetheless.
my success is a positive frame of mind,
Hmm.
happy continence, and doing what you love doing.
Yeah, I think a
That's it.
beautiful life is a
That's
success.
success for me.
It has no parameters, right? But do you have any unfulfilled aspirations?
Yeah, very frankly, I do. And that is the same thing. Now that I've been in this profession for 25, I say long years, that's almost 2.5 decades, I still feel that I, well, people have not even scratched the surface of me and in the talent department. मेरा
Oh,
ये जितना भी काम मुझे मिल रहा है ना, it's a very physical uh, requirement that I fill for them. वर्दी पहना दी, he looks like a police commissioner. फिर 6 लाइन बोले, 8 लाइन बोले, 4 लाइन बोले, but there's that recall factor नहीं हो रहा है. अब उसी पुलिस कमिश्नर को थोड़ा लंबा सा रोल दिया जाए जहां पे वो स्टोरी का एक थ्रेड बना हुआ है एंड ही गेट्स अ चांस टू build that character. इसमें build होता ही नहीं है ना सर आपकी ये I'll tell you this is a very funny thing. I once thought that let me ask some of my friends who are in the same business. I said, how many times have you guys ever been given a script?
sorry, I missed
Like
on that word.
सर
What
ये
script?
एक हमारी स्क्रिप्ट है, आप जरा पढ़ लो, इसमें ये आपका कैरेक्टर है. सवाल ही नहीं उठता. मेरे को एक पेज मिलता है, सर ये आपकी लाइंस है, ये आपकी सीन है. अब मेरे को कहां देंगे वो यार 400 पेज की स्टोरी जिसमें मेरी एक सीन है. So I have never ever seen a bound script.
So that is an unfulfilled.
So my
Yes,
point
of
is
course.
that is,
To,
according to me, I need to get there.
yeah, Mickey ji, has something gone off with your mic? Because suddenly I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I've lost your audio.
Can you hear me? Is this good? Are we still online? Mickey ji, can you hear me? There is some problem, I think,
I
at
can
the
hear
back
you.
end. Can the technical people please help us out? Are we back on that track? Can somebody hear me? I think I will have to log off and log in again. So just give me a second to please come back again. Mickey ji, can you hear me? Can you hear me? You cannot.
So it looks like we are having a technical hitch. I somehow can't seem to hear Ramita ji, and I guess it's just me and everybody else who's watching. Technology, जितने भी उसके
We
फायदे
hear
हैं,
me. Do you hear me, Mickey ji?
I still can't hear you.
You cannot hear me? Can you hear me now?
I still can't hear you.
Can somebody in the technical team please do this?
Something's going on. I still can't hear you. Comments.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
sir.
Yes, we can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can.
But I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me. Can we please see? Mickey ji cannot hear me. I can hear him. Can someone help, please? Mickey ji, I think please log out and log in again.
Yes, ma'am. Giti, please log out and rejoin our studio again.
Please log out and log in again. He cannot hear me. So
Come back in.
yes, please. Yes, please.
Log out.
Yes, please. Yes, please. So while Mickey ji is still logged out and coming back again, I have a surprise for him, which he's going to answer. I hope he likes what he's going to made to do. And this is Micky Makhija for you. He's been doing a lot of shows, a lot of advertisements. His latest ad was a killer. You need to watch him regularly, and we need to get him more on the TV. I think on the OTT, he's going to be really good. But we haven't seen much of him in the episode, so I would love to have more of Mickey ji on the screen. I hope he's able to log in soon. Sorry for this technical glitch that we have today. It happens sometimes, after all, technology. They say it's easy, it's never easy. So while we wait for Mickey ji to enter the studio again, I wish I could read all the chat that was there today, but unfortunately, that is not coming through. So I apologize to all my viewers for not being able to take up your messages. We'll get him back again if you have more messages. Otherwise, you can always answer later on the Facebook page of 10 News or on the YouTube. 10 News is now with 250,000 subscribers and almost 35,000 people or maybe more log in every day to various programs that they sponsor. 10 News is doing extremely well. They also publicize a lot of, they do a lot of good news. Fake news is not their forte, so they do very well. And they do articles about the latest. Okay, we have Mickey ji back on the show. Can you hear us?
Back.
Lovely. We are very sorry for this technical glitch. I think we lost you in between while you were speaking, but nonetheless, we got the gist of it. So moving on, we've lost a little time, but never mind. We'll get you back again on the show. And now I know how to catch this dawn. So we'll get you back, not to worry. Okay, so we move on to the second round. Okay, now this round is going to be either you can give me an answer in one word or in one line. Okay, but not giving an answer is not an option.
Not giving an answer is not an option.
Yes, so either you can use one word or you can give me one line answer. It's very simple. Let's get started. Your celebrity crush.
Sorry?
Your celebrity crush.
My celebrity crush.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not one.
Never
There
mind.
are far too many of them.
You can give us two names.
And I can't remember her name now. Yeah, she was amazing. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
We move on to the second. I won't let you go. Even if you're trying to act, we won't let you go.
Sorry, what is the second question?
Your most useless talent.
My most useless talent? Singing.
Singing. Your favorite time of the day.
Actually, all the hours that I'm awake.
You have to give one word.
Or a sentence, you said.
Or a sentence which is, you can't be diplomatic
All day.
all day. Okay. Your favorite Disney character, and you cannot say Mickey.
No, it's not Mickey. Disney character में कौन है यार? I don't even know half the people. Who's there now? You're asking me something that 55 years ago I should have known.
Okay, I'll leave this
Donald
one.
Duck.
Donald Duck. Okay. Your biggest flaw. You talk a lot.
Talkative. Talkative.
Not a flaw. We like it.
No. I never know when to shut up.
Okay. Your guilty pleasure.
My
Guilty
drink.
pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Pretty women.
Okay. Your deepest regret.
Actually, I don't regret it, but I could have started a lot earlier.
Okay.
What I'm doing today.
Your 2 a.m. friend.
My
2 a.m. midnight friend. Somebody you can call up in the midnight and say, okay, aja yaar.
I try not to be in that situation.
You not giving an answer is not an option.
Yeah, but that's an answer that I don't like to be in that situation where I need to call up somebody at 2 a.m. I can't imagine anything that I would need at 2 a.m. that I can't handle.
What? It could be your family.
Yeah, if they call me up, I'm there.
Okay. You being diplomatic in some of the answers, so keep.
No, I mean that's the reality. I mean, I who do I say? 2 बजे किसको मैं call किसको नहीं कहूँगा?
Okay. Best advice that you ever received.
If you can't do what you love what you do.
Okay. Your most strong belief, or a belief you most strongly think about, believe in.
I believe in that, you can pretty much do what you want if you want to do it.
Okay. I take that. Something you'd wish you'd learn sooner.
Martial arts.
So you know it now?
Gone past that. Too late to start. And I don't think my body is in any condition to undertake that kind of requirement.
Okay. What are you scared of?
Unemployment.
An object that you misplace or lose too often.
My destinations. I swear I'm telling you, I leave home and I'm supposed to go somewhere, but I'll end up somewhere else. If I've given an errand on the way, I say, okay, I have to go there. Oh, shit, it's gone behind.
I'll take it, although it was supposed to be an object, something like a spectacle or something, but I'll take this as an answer. It's okay.
But it's a fact. That's the only thing I forget. बाकी सब तो यार every day is different. कभी ऐनक तो कभी छोड़ता नहीं हूँ. It's always on my face. Mobile phone कभी छोड़ दिया. Wallet छोड़ दिया. You always come back for these things, however far you've gone.
Okay, one thing you regret spending money upon.
I've never had enough to buy something that I'd regret.
Still something, anything that you feel that you shouldn't have bought this, and it could be an expensive thing. Should be an expensive.
Seriously, I only buy what I want. I never buy anything.
So
कि बाद में अरे क्यों लिया?
What I get from all the answers that you're giving is that you don't have regrets in life. This is what I get.
I don't. Yeah.
You have a very cool, nice, loving life.
I do everything consciously. So it's not like galti se le liya.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I wish we should have gone to Paris instead of going to Spain. Or why did we do that? No. You went, you did what you did, you planned it and you went. Now you have nobody to blame. So why regret it?
Okay. Given a choice, would you go back to your past or would you have your future coming in faster?
No, I would go back to my past.
Any regrets?
I think, yeah, I would have liked to have interacted with my kids a lot more.
Okay. How many times in a day do you wander into the kitchen?
Oh, गिनती तो कभी मैं कर ही नहीं सकता हूँ यार. See, because I'll tell you, the only reason for that is not because I'm a foodie. It's just that we don't have a live-in maid. So if I want a glass of water, I go in and get it. If I want to chomp on something, I have to go and get it. If I want to bring out that chilled beer, I have to go and get it. I don't believe in बीवी को बोला, hey, while you're there, just get me this. I don't do that. मैं जाकर उसके लिए ले आऊंगा. But I can't do that. I've never done that.
Okay, good. So,
Self-sufficient.
3 words to describe yourself. Just 3 words.
Happy, positive, focused.
Awesome. Isn't that too good?
Well, that's what it is. I think I am happy all the time. In fact, you know, people always wonder, ये करता क्या है यार? जब देखो, awesome, awesome, awesome. So keep them thinking, and
तो
you'll never see me.
क्यों नहीं आता?
You'll never see me like. And in fact, I don't do this professionally, but I understand body language. In fact, I don't train people, but I correct a lot of these young kids, how they hold their mobile, how they look, how they walk. So I tell everybody, walk like you want to arrive, not like you want to reach. Reach to sab pahunch jate hain, but aise chalo with a purpose. You're going somewhere, you want to get there. Arrive, don't reach.
Awesome. Awesome. So Mickey is always happy.
Yes.
That's nice. And we touch wood and we wish you loads and loads of happiness even in future. With that, we move on to the last round, which is my personal favorite, and that's called the rapid fire. So there are going to be just 2 options. Don't forget, you still have to tell me your latest celebrity crush or any celebrity crush. I'm not leaving the show.
She's ex-wife of some golfer.
You're talking about, okay.
Delhi wali.
Yes, now I get it. I'm sorry, even I'm forgetting her name.
Oh.
Yeah, I get it. Now I get it. And
there was a time I could never forget her name. I mean, I can't stop looking at her.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. No doubts.
But आपकी थोड़ी बहुत है ना शक्ल
Resemble
उस space में है. उस space में है. उस space में है. What's her चित्रंगड़ा?
हाँ, चित्रांगना.
Chitrangada. She's not your typical, you know, tall, is that she's short, is that, but her face is magical.
Okay, so the last round that we have, which is called a rapid fire, and we are already at 43 minutes, but because of the technical glitch, we will pull out another 5 minutes from 10 News because it's not our fault, right? So we have still. Oh, so, okay, rapid fire, 2. I will give you 2 options. You have to just choose one. Okay, start.
Yep.
Mickey or Mukesh?
Mickey.
Cautious or bold?
Bold.
Full night sleep or a midday nap?
Full night sleep would be preferred, but it doesn't happen. What can I say?
Introvert or extrovert?
Extrovert.
Why did you say that with so much of...
Because, I mean, there is nothing I don't talk about. I'm just muppad, whatever they call those guys.
Yeah.
Jo hai, jo bol deta hu.
But that is nice. That is nice. That is nice.
No, sometimes I walk around with my foot in my mouth.
That's all right.
All the time, अरे पैर तो निकाल मुंह से क्या बोल रहा है?
But trust me, that happens with me also most of the times. But it's okay. I think सच बोलने का सबसे बड़ा फायदा ये है कि झूठ नहीं बोलना पड़ता.
No, it's not about such. It's just about, you know, अगर कोई चीज दिख भी गई ना, I will talk about it. Simple example, chip nail polish. अगर कोई friend बैठी है ना, your nail polish is chipped.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
But I'm not going to broadcast it. But I'll just tell her. So last time you didn't go to the parlor. Yeah, so these little quirks I have. Observant. I am very observant.
Next one. Train journey or flight?
Flight.
Hollywood or Bollywood?
But Hollywood, no question about it.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hollywood.
But you work here.
Sorry?
But you work in the Indian film industry. Then why do
So
you...
what? I still like Hollywood. I'd like to get a break there.
Okay. Okay. TV serials or movies?
Movies.
Texting or talking?
Talking.
I think by now I know it. I shouldn't have asked this question.
No, I in fact, I use that speech to text.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, present. Listen, do you know what time we are meeting tomorrow? And 90% if you speak like that, the words come correct. Can you imagine if I called you and spoke like that?
Oh,
I
man.
think I'm talking to moron.
Okay, next one. Hunter or gatherer?
Hunter or
Gatherer.
gatherer?
Yeah. I mean, would you rather take what is there or would you hunt for yourself?
No, I take what I get. What's there?
Oh, no going out for the kill.
नहीं यार, किल क्या करना है अभी इस उम्र में यार? जितने मारने थे मार चुका हूँ.
Okay, Indian attire or Western attire?
I'd say Western, but I look awesome in both.
Oh my God, that is too good, and that is like, such के अलावा मेरे पास कुछ है नहीं बोलने को.
अब यार सच जब बोलेंगे तो सच ही बोल देता हूँ.
Okay, dream job or huge lottery?
Dream job or
Huge amount of lottery. I mean, something that you just can't count. That huge.
no, a dream job.
Really?
Yeah, the chances of that are better than lottery.
No, if given a lottery, if
का क्या? If you're guaranteeing me lottery, तो lottery of course. फिर मैं dream job create करूँगा.
Okay, so with that, I end my rapid fire round. And with that, I again have my cheeks aching. I don't have a pavement today to sit down on, but it was so lovely to talk to you. And the best part is the sincerity with which you answer about yourself. Of course, you're good looking. We all say that. But this goes to prove that all the other viewers are also writing the same thing. And we've had a wonderful time. Sorry for the technical glitch that we had. And a real apology to all my viewers for not being able to see the chat today. And I've not been able to take the questions. So if you want Micky, once again, you're right there. We'll get him back somehow, anyhow, on the show again. With that, I would like to say thank you, Micky ji. Would you like to say anything to my viewers today, please?
I would like to tell the viewers, if you guys have come and you watched and if you've enjoyed, please put in your comments. If there are questions, like she said, I'll answer them. I have plenty of time on my hands. And a special thank you to Ramita ji for thinking me good enough to bring on this show. And I don't know why I was feeling so nervous. Now, having finished the show, it was a breeze. It was a breeze. And all thanks to you.
It was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. I completely, thoroughly enjoyed it. Although हम लोग हिंदी में बिल्कुल switch नहीं किए, and primarily we are supposed to speak in Hindi on this show, but it's all right. चलता है, दोनों चलते हैं बीच-बीच पे. But thank you.
मैंने भी काफी कोशिश की, but वो consciously आ ही नहीं रहा था कि अभी मैं ये जवाब हिंदी में दूं या इंग्लिश में दूं या तो वो actually questions next time इसका पूरा वो हिंदी वर्जन करते हैं ना.
जी, तो आप हिंदी में 2 लाइनें हमारे व्यूअर्स के लिए बोल दीजिए.
मैं व्यूअर्स को सिर्फ इतना बताऊंगा कि यार मेरे जो भी प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं, जहां पर भी आप मुझे देखो, एक थोड़ी ताली सीटी बजा देना वहां पे, ताकि वो जिन्होंने बनाई है फिल्म सोचे कि यार पब्लिक इनको देखकर खुश हो रही है, तो शायद इसको थोड़ा बड़ा रोल दे दे तो सीटियां और बजेंगी.
While you were away, this is exactly what I was telling my viewers, that we would like to see you more on the screen. You are such a versatile actor. That's what I feel, genuinely from my heart. I feel you should come out with bigger roles, and I would request the directors, if anybody watching, although too big. But yes, keeping my fingers crossed, we would like to see you more than what we are seeing you right now, with a little longer roles, with little more emotions, with of course you've done the latest ad, which is beautiful, and we'd like to see you more on the screen. So please be there for us, for the viewers like us, for the fans like us, and we love you. We have had a wonderful time with you. Thank you so much for accepting this, the dawn, but we'll catch you again.
It was all my pleasure, Amita ji. Thank you very much, and thank you to all the viewers. And look forward to hearing your comments.
Thank you so much, and
Take
with
care.
London, thank you everybody for joining in. Namaskar.
Mumbai.